Hey guys, it's Nikki. So today we're going to be talking about how to treat your knuckles, your dark knuckles, um, using our knuckle sets. All right, most people get asked that, oh, your knuckle set, what does it do? How does it work? Is it very effective? So I'm actually going to show you guys some of the images before and after of using my knuckle sets. All right, comparison of the knuckle cream as well as the knuckle scrub and also a cleanser. Right, so I'm going to show you how the cleanser actually looks like, as well as the cream, as well as the scrub, and how to apply. So for the knuckle set, it's suitable for all skin type. It doesn't really select a particular skin it works for. It works for all skin type. Yes, you're meant to exfoliate your hand first, you're meant to scrub, but your hand has to be wet. All right, it has to be damp. You just don't apply it like that. On a damp hand, you actually have to apply the scrub, exfoliate your hands, as well as the cleanser. After exfoliating, you cleanse your hand. You definitely have to dry up your hand. Then you get to apply the cleanser only on the affected area. All right, morning and night, and you do it for a short period of time, not for a long period of time. That's where most people get to have the problem, and they say, oh, it came back after it left. It came back. It's definitely going to come back because you continued peeling, and peeling has an adverse effect. Yes, it will treat it, but it will bring it back. So in order for you to be at the top of your game, once you peel, just 3 days, 5 days max after applying the peel, then you begin to just scrub as well as your cream. The cream is meant to do the maintenance, and once you notice that, oh, those parts are already becoming lighter a bit, then you switch over to our Lemiki Skin Body Oil. You apply that morning, night, and voila. All right, your knuckle is actually as good as new. So I know some of you are going to be bombarding me with questions saying, oh, Mickey, if we actually use the knuckle cleanser 2 times a day consecutively for 3 days to 5 days, do we begin to see results? Okay, or how do we use the knuckle scrub? How do we use the knuckle cream? Do we use the knuckle cream the same way we use the knuckle cleanser? Well, that's actually a brilliant question. I asked myself the question. Well, anyways, for the knuckle cream, it's best to apply, that hurts. It's best to apply the knuckle cream 5 times a day. Now, I know some of you are going to say, 5 times a day, okay? Don't come for me. Well, this is it. When you apply a peel on your hand, that's why most times the peel gets stuck on your skin and it finds it difficult to peel. You need to moisturize that area more often. All right, more often than usual. You need to moisturize it because the peel leaves your skin dry, really dry, and sometimes it gets stuck on the skin. So you need to moisturize it. Moisturizing it 5 times a day is even less. So I'm giving 5 times a day the best bet, because yeah, you're going to work. It's small, it's really small, so you can just stick it into your bag. All right, you're going to work, yeah, apply it on the area, massage it very well. You put your hands in the water, you take it off, you clean your hands, apply the cream as well. All right, so the more you apply the cream, the more chance you get of getting rid of the peel that have actually been applied on the dark area. All right, now for the scrub is just no biggie. The main reason why you're using the scrub is because you need to take off the dead skin cells on those areas, all right, and help leave that part more moisturized. Hence why we tend to use salt, because most people get to ask that, oh, if it's for knuckles, why don't I just use sugar? Yeah, sugar gives you that moisture that you need, but salt gives a better result because it's sharper. Apart from salt being sharper, it goes in deep, and you need a faster result on your knuckles. So it's way best to use salt rather than sugar. All right, regarding my other video, I'm going to take my time to talk about the differences between salt and sugar, and why sometimes we tend to use salt in spas rather than sugar. All right, most time people like, why is it that you guys use salt and use sugar in the spa instead of salt? I'm going to take my time to explain that. Maybe in my next video, or maybe the next video, or maybe the other video. But I'm still going to take my time to do it. All right. So I hope I've been able to explain how to use the knuckle set and not get stuck in the middle. Okay, because some of you say, I don't have time. You need to have time, because if you don't have time after applying the cleanser on your on your hand or your leg or your feet, it's gonna get stuck. And yes, before I forget, it's not the knuckle set is not just to treat your hands or whatever. It's to treat your legs as well as the back of your leg and your knees. It's meant to treat every dark areas you are having on your body. Okay, so taking off your dark knuckles is really easy if you're willing to be patient, consistent, as well as so you go like this again. You need to work for it. That's just it. You need to work. Alright, skincare is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey. Everybody has something to say about it. Alright. So in order for you to have a better skin tone and also get the exact results you want, you have to be patient. You have to work. Alright, that's consistency. Put in the work. Apply the moisturizer, as I said earlier, also the scrub. But once you've applied the cleanser 3 times, 5 times consecutively, you need to stop. You don't need to apply it again. But once, let's say for example you begin applying it for the first time, all right, you need to apply it and soak it well on the area, concentrate on the area well. So when you now start applying your moisturizer, it's easier. Apply the moisturizer to take it off, just shed it off. Right, and once the cream, as you've noticed that your knuckles they're getting better, you stop using any of the knuckle sets. You stop it. Then you just start using our Lemiki Skin Body Oil. That way, the Lemiki Skin Body Oil is meant to maintain it. The knuckle set is meant to treat the problem. And once you've actually treated the problem, you need to stop. Because there's something you guys need to know about treatment. Treatment has an adverse effect. What most people don't understand. Oh my God. Oyibo Leo. Treatment actually has an adverse effect, because once you apply something that is meant to treat your skin and you continue after it has treated, you continue, it damages the skin all over again. It's the same thing when you apply let's say you're using retinol, because retinol also has a purging state, but we'll get back to that later. That's not what we're talking about. Well, anyways, so that's what I mean. Once you notice that your knuckles are already getting better, even slightly better, you stop. You move over to our Lemiki Skin Body Oil. Alright, you can use the orange, you can use the one that is more effective. Use the orange, use the green, concentrate on the area. But I would advise the orange and the advanced, because the advanced can be used during the day. The green and the orange cannot be used during the day. So you need something that can be used during the day and at night. So you apply and apply, massage on the area very well. Massage, massage, massage. And yes, when you're applying your knuckle set, please don't put it in between your hands, because then that's when the problem always occurs. You know, you put it in between your hands like this, and those parts become really, really white. So there's always a problem. Alright? When your areas are actually darker and those parts are actually whiter than your main hand. You can say that Ishoroni, it will now become an Ishoro. So you don't want that to happen to you. So what you have to do is, once you're treating your knuckles, let's take for example this is it. Alright, I'm treating my knuckles right now. Now, this part you need to put more like cotton wool around this area. Cotton wool needs to be around this area to help shield this area. This area is actually very light. Very, very light. So once you're applying your knuckle cleanser, it's because it's liquid, it streaks down here. Is that actually the right English to use? Whatever. Well, it actually it begins to slip down here as well as this part. So once you use a cotton wool to hold this part, the middle of your hands, you're not going to be having it go into it. So it's just going to fall only on this knuckle area where you're having your knuckles. Alright, so that's it. Now in the States, so you can actually go get it. We sent out just few products, but we now have a distributor down in the United States of America. I'll put a name as well as number on the screen, so you guys can actually go get our product. Lemiki Skin Body Oil are there, Mushea soap, as well as the knuckle cleanser, and some other products. All right, so our website will be coming out this week. You guys can actually shop on the website. That's for the US customers. You can actually shop on the website and talk to us, probably chat us up, let us know the other products you actually want there. All right, so